Hi all, welcome back to my lecture series. This is Muthuminal R, Assistant Professor from the Department of Agricultural Engineering at SNS College of Technology. Today we'll see the continuity of the previous lecture series, that is impacts on climate change due to the forest, that comes under the unit impacts of climate change under the subject climate change and adaptation for the students of final year 7th semester. Before going into the session, let us have a small recap under the previous lecture series, what and all we have seen at the previous classes. We have seen something about how well the forest has plays a major role in the climate change, what happens under the hot weather and the cold weather climate due to the probability of occurrence, the effects of climate change with the help of indicators and effect, along with the impacts of climate change on forest at the level of cell, organism, species and ecosystem level, where we have also shown you the regional and national perspectives along with the projected impacts for the region under Asia. Now we'll see the opportunities that happens under the mitigation and adaptation. As I have shown here, initially the degradation of the forest takes place and then it leads to the deforestation at a certain level and it reaches to the enhancement. The degradation usually happens at the change of forest cover will be the difference of -70 and it reaches to -35 under the stage of deforestation, and then during the period of enhancement it reaches the stage of +25. So here, as you guys can see, that 80% of the forest cover will be around 110 Tc per Ha, and also during the degradation stage it will be at the transition state of 40 tons to 5 tons, and then at the enhancement level it again reaches to from 5 it reaches to 30 Tc per hectare. This is the illustration of various changes in the forest cover and corresponding emission and removal of carbons here. As you are aware that the forest and the woodlands leads to the mitigation of climate change. Initially, I have shown here the average carbon stock, that is Miambo woodlands will lead up to 60. Coastal forest, excluding the mangroves, will lead up to 95. Evergreen catchment forest will lead up to 195. Mangrove forest will lead up to 180. Non-marine wetlands will lead up to 50. Acacia savanna woodlands will lead up to 30. Here, I have given you the mitigation effects due to the carbon stock, that is, it will help in protection of existing forest that conserves the existing carbon stocks. Afforestation, reforestation and forest productivity will lead to the mitigation effects, and also the improvements can happen in order to enhance the existing carbon stocks. Restoration of degraded lands by the tree and shrub planting, enhancing the existing sea stocks on land, substitution of fossil fuels by sustainability produced fuel wood. So these are some of the climate compatibility development. That is, this is the development that minimizes the harm caused by climate impacts while maximizing the many human development opportunities presented by low emissions, more resilient future. The climate change and the responses to it are changing patterns of innovation, trade, production, population distribution, and risk in complex ways. Here is a reference video that I have shown you. So when you are free, you guys can go to this link and see to it. And also this is what I have prepared for today's class. I'll give you a small glimpses of this topic, what we have seen. We have seen how well the climate change has been impacted due to the forest activity and what is the national and regional perspectives. Under Northeastern Asia, the forest cover changes, that is how well we can mitigate the effects that is caused due to the forest, and how we can stock ourselves with the carbon stocks, with how well it impacts us under the reduction of climate change. So this is what I have prepared for today's class. If you guys have any kinds of doubt or anything, you guys can ping me anytime. See you at the next class. Thank you.